Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In light of it being Mental Health Awareness Week, I thought it'd be a really good idea to kind of just like talk about the current events and relate it to mental health and looking after your mind and your soul. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, hello again. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment and share this video. So let's get started. Earlier this week I asked people on Instagram to send me messages or to ask me questions relating to mental health during COVID-19. So I thought it'd be good to kind of share those questions along with some of the things that I've been dealing with and how I've been coping with everything. So I'm quite a homebody. I like being at home. I love being in my room. I love watching Netflix. I love chilling. I love lying in my bed all day, every single day. So at the beginning of this, I was loving it. I was loving the idea that I didn't have to go to work. I was loving the idea that I could just do what I wanted and focus on things that I wanted to do, plans that I had for the year. And yeah, like it was perfect. The first couple of weeks were perfect for me. I loved them. I was doing my workouts every single day. I said to myself, I'm going to get so many things done. I had lists upon lists of all the projects that I was going to complete. So I was going to do so many things. And yeah, like I had days where I was at the top and I had days when I was at the bottom. I've spoken to people that have said that they feel depressed. I've spoken to people that have said that they feel like they're suffering from anxiety. And yeah, I feel like it's good to talk about these things because a lot of people still feel like mental health means that you're crazy. And it doesn't. It's such a taboo, especially in the Black community. Everyone feels like there's something wrong with you if you're feeling a type of way. At the beginning of this, I was like, I can do YouTube videos every single week. And I only did my first YouTube video of this whole era or whatever, this whole thing, like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, because I just had no desire to do anything productive. And I know a lot of people have actually been feeling like that as well. And the first thing that I want to say is I've come to the realization that if you don't feel like doing anything, there's nothing wrong with doing nothing. There's nothing wrong with doing nothing. This is not, I saw this quote on Instagram, this is not a productivity competition. This is a pandemic. And if you want to sit on your bum for the whole time, do it. And if you do want to do things, that is absolutely fine. I feel like I'm in a point now where I'm like, okay, I want to do things because I'm tired of not doing anything. But what helps me is setting small, achievable tasks every single day. So I'll either do it the night before or I'll do it in the morning. I'll make a list of the things I want to get done that day. And they won't be like long-winded. Like normally that's how I work. I have so many notes of what I need to do and I'm normally fine with that, but it's just little things, babe. You don't need to do a lot. You don't need to do the most. Do what you can, keep it moving, and don't feel guilty about not doing things. It's not that deep. Enjoy yourself. The sun is out. Go out. Be out. Don't go out. If it's something like working out and you feel like it's too much for you to work out every day, you don't have to work out every day. Like, make the goals realistic. So if you want to lose weight, maybe do 3 times a week to begin with, or do 10 minutes a day instead of an hour a day. I was working out on like Instagram lives for the first 6 weeks. I think I did pretty much every single day, and in the last week or so just haven't been bothered. I'm not gonna lie, I can't be bothered to do it, and I don't feel guilty and I don't feel bad when I go and eat Ben and Jerry's at 1 AM. Okay, so now I'm gonna answer some of the questions. The first question that I have: how do you cope with anxiety? I'm gonna obviously state the obvious here, but we are all experiencing this COVID-19 thing together. None of us have been through this before, so it's important not to feel guilty or to feel ashamed or to feel bad if you're not feeling yourself during this time, or if you're not feeling 100%, or if you're feeling down, if you're feeling low, if you're feeling scared. those feelings are all normal and you shouldn't feel embarrassed for feeling them at all. So if you're like one of those people that excessively watches the news, that's fine. But if you are feeling anxious or you're a bit scared about what's going on and stuff, I would say limit the amount of news that you watch. Maybe just watch the highlights, or just, you know, get the important information that you need, such as like the guidelines on social distancing and stuff like that. But you do not need to be hearing about this many people died today and this many people died, like all of that. It's not necessary. Another tip that I have is to read your Bible. I have my Bible on my phone like the majority of people, and I'll be honest, I don't use it as much as I should. However, I found that the Bible has really helped me during this time, because certain scriptures have really managed to calm me down and to make me feel at peace with what's going on in the world right now. And I will share a couple of scriptures that I found helpful for me, and I'll put them on the screen as well, so you can go ahead and read them in your own time. Isaiah 41 verse 10, and it says, "Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand." Tip number 3, don't be ashamed or scared to talk to other people about it. You'll be surprised, other people are going through the exact same thing, or even more than you're going through. When I did my video about trichomania, or trichotillomania, or however you pronounce it, I was actually shocked at the amount of people that I knew that responded to me and said that they either are going through the same thing, or they are going through depression or other things that are related to mental health, and they felt comfortable to talk to me about it because of the fact that I shared that video. So you have no idea what other people are going through, and honestly, like, opening up to other people is so helpful, and it just helps you to kind of like release. The next question is, how do you cope with feelings of loss over relationships, feeling down and insecure? I will start with like the insecurities and feeling down part. I think like a lot of women and men as well actually feel insecure about themselves at one stage of their life. So it's important to understand that you're not kind of alone in that. Like, it's not a unique thing to you. Everybody has insecurities, and I think it's really important to try not to compare yourself to other people, because literally everybody has their own stuff that they're going through. People always show you what they want you to see. Like, they are not so quick to show you their weaknesses, they're not so quick to show you their downfalls and any like errors they've made and stuff like that. So it's important to know that you're seeing the best of everyone all the time. So that is difficult when you feel low in yourself and you think that everybody else is fine. Like, it's impossible. No one is perfect, and I think you have to kind of like fall in love with your imperfections. There's so many things that I've been insecure about in the past, and I've just had to kind of own the fact that some of those things I can't change, and I either have to stay insecure about it or just own it and get over it, if that makes sense. So things like looking in the mirror and just like standing there and just telling yourself that you're beautiful, that is really helpful, because the more you hear something and the more that you repeat the same thing over and over again, is the more you'll start to believe it. So the more negativity you feed yourself, and the more you tell yourself you're fat, the more you tell yourself you're ugly, the more you tell yourself you're not good enough, the more you're going to feel like that. So it's all about positive affirmations. There are days where you're going to feel amazing about yourself, and there's going to be days where you feel rubbish, and that's fine. That's normal. Everyone has those days. I have those days, and I think now, especially during this pandemic, it's really important to like get up, get dressed, do your hair, do your makeup, because that will make you feel good about yourself. The first month or even 2 months. I don't know how long we've been in this, but I only did my makeup a couple of weeks ago when I did my first when I did the Zara haul the other day. Up until then, I was wearing no makeup, my hair wasn't done, and as much as I'm fine with that, being in that state every single day, like, it does get on top of you. Like, you do start to feel like bummy, and I can't speak. You do start to feel like bummy, and you just feel like a slob. So dealing with the loss of relationships, unfortunately, some people are only supposed to be in your life for a season. You're gonna have people that are gonna be with you to the very end, and you're gonna have people that are with you just for a while. I think that it's about changing your outlook on the way that you see certain situations. So instead of kind of like dwelling on the past and dwelling on the fact that you miss them, there's nothing wrong with missing people, but try to change your perspective and kind of like reflect on the good times that you've had with those people, and kind of like be grateful that you had the opportunity to have those experiences, if that makes sense. You will meet new people in at different points of your life. There's people that I've known for months and I felt like I've known them my whole entire life. Don't worry about things that you've lost. Like, something better always comes. Okay, the last question I received was someone that said, I've lost my job and I'm worried about money and debt. So I do know that a lot of people are probably experiencing this as well. I know that the government have put things into place to kind of help people that are unemployed or have been affected by what's happening. I'll put links below to like government websites and stuff, because I'm not 100% clued up on some of the schemes that they're doing. But yeah, like, fortunately we live in a society where I feel like it's really easy to make money online or make money from home. I'm actually going to be doing a video on that next week, so I will give you those answers then. But yeah, it is an unfortunate situation to be in, but at the same time I feel like there are a lot of options that have been set up to help, and hopefully you will find a solution that benefits you. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video was a little bit useful to somebody. Put a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and comment below if you want to see more. Thank you.